Here's what happened with Westridge Glen real estate in all of 2022. I'm Sean Reddy, Keller Williams Reddy Group, Westridge Glen resident, and bringing you all of the numbers, all of the market stats for all of Westridge Glen, all 700 plus homes in the entire calendar year of 2022. And let's take a look at what happened. So obviously we started off the year with a bang, still kind of the remnants of the COVID interest rate era, until about March into April and May when things dramatically changed. Yet here's the year in review, and we'll kind of break that down kind of by era a little bit. So in Westridge Glen, 49 homes became available for sale. That's kind of on par. We usually see about 50, 55, 49, yeah, obviously right there. Of those 49, 41 of them sold and one is still available. Meaning there are 7 that did not sell. They came off the market for any number of reasons. They stayed too long on the market. They decided not to sell, whatever the case may be. Just know that 42 of the 49 homes that became available did sell. Now, of those, the average closed price into all of 2022 was $779,125. So about $780,000 average selling price. Now, these aren't the days of the COVID interest rate, 2.5, 3.5 interest rates where things were getting 10, 15, 25 offers, driving the price up $100,000. So some people are asking me, are home prices going down? Well, that average selling price that I mentioned for all of those 41 homes that sold, that is up 13.9% compared to all of the homes that sold in 2021. So we are sitting at about a 14% appreciation rate in all of 2022. Had we kept the current trajectory from the first quarter of 2022, we'd probably be sitting at 25, 30, even 35% up year over year. So basically the home price appreciation accelerated like this and then kind of flattened out, which again leaves us a 14% spread 2022 to 2021. The average home sold for 99.9% of asking price throughout the entire year. Now, again, beginning of the year, we're probably looking at 105, 110, 115% of asking price. End of the year, we started seeing numbers in the 80s. All that averaged out to essentially 100% of asking price through the entire calendar year across those 41 sales. Last year, the average was 106, so that number is down 6%. And last thing that I want to share, the average days on market for Highlands Ranch Westridge Glen homes in 2022, I keep wanting to say 23, the average time on market was 24 days. I should say the median time was 24 days. There were a couple of stalwarts out there that took that average up a little bit higher. Yet we can expect homes, well, year-long homes sold in about 3 weeks. We're starting to see that number go up, yet I do want to point out as we shoot this on January the 18th, because of where interest rates have gone, mortgage rates specifically have gone in the last month and a half or so, we're seeing definitely a spike in buyer activity. I've had listings that have been on the market for weeks, all of a sudden get multiple offers these first couple weeks of January. So they're starting to come out of the woodwork because essentially interest rates, they started going up, like I said, in March, April of last year, kind of peaked out in October-ish, somewhere in the 7.3, 7.4, almost 7.5 range, and have since come down into the low 6s. In fact, last week we saw interest rates, our lender was locking interest rates in the 5s. I think 5.5 is going to be kind of that sweet spot where we really start seeing the market ramp back up. Yet it's important to know that, as I mentioned earlier in this video, there's only one home for sale right now. So it's still very much a seller's market from a month supply standpoint. We're not going to hit a buyer's market until we get to 5-6 months of inventory. So we're sitting right now, if we had to put a month's supply on here, it's going to be, measured in weeks, not months. So still very much a seller's market, still very healthy appreciation of 14% year over year. And homes are still homes are still getting essentially 100% of their asking price. If you want an analysis done on your particular equity position or your home's value, let me know. Like I said, I do live in the neighborhood. I can just walk on over to your house, take a look at it, tell you what I think about what its marketability is and its value is in today's market. Again, I'm Sean Reddy, Keller Williams Reddy Group. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next month.